Hey everybody, I wanted to show you some tomato plants. Now, you might ask yourself, why am I looking at some dead tomato plants? It's the end of the season, frost came, and all that. I wanted to share with you an experience that I had. I was actually peeling some of my Roma tomatoes. Or actually, they weren't really Roma, they were plum tomatoes, San Marzanos, and for sauce. And I was thinking to myself about the life cycle of the tomato. And I kind of got some shamanic spiritual wisdom that happened during this experience, and I wanted to share it with you. But first, I want to explain in nature the life cycle of the tomato. Okay. Plant grows, produces fruit, or a lovely tomato, and the fruit falls to the ground in nature, and the plant dies. You can see my tomato on the ground. The plant dies. The fruit, I guess, rots and decomposes, and the seeds in the fruit grow to be next year's tomatoes. And this is the way tomatoes in nature grow. So I was thinking as I was peeling all these tomatoes, as I said to myself, wow, it's kind of sad that tomatoes don't really get to know their young. Tomato grows, drops its tomatoes on the ground, and then dies before next year's crop comes. So I was like, wow, that's kind of sad, I mean, if a tomato could talk, if a tomato could ever meet its young, that would be kind of cool. So, just as I was peeling all of these tomatoes, my Roma ones back there, just as I was peeling them, I kind of had like a voice in my head happen. And it's kind of, to me, a spiritual thing, but I wanted to share it with you because it might make a difference in some folks' lives as we look at these plum-style tomatoes here. Okay. Basically, this voice in my head said, come back to this tomato, zoom in. The voice in my head said, you need to learn the wisdom of the tomato plant, the wisdom of the tomato. And I was like, wow, the shamanic wisdom of the tomato. And I'm all serious here. I'm not like joking around. I'm not trying to make anything light of this, but this is what it said in my head. That you need to trust in the universe, that the universe will take care of your young. And that is the wisdom of the tomato. You need to trust in the universe, that the universe will take care of your young. The fact that we have tomatoes here today, that they've survived, that we even know what a tomato is because there's tomatoes on the planet, because this plant has wisdom to it. And the wisdom, if you were to talk to, say, a Native American person, they might say something similar, or a shaman. Trust in the universe to take care of your young, that everything will be okay. And yet, year after year, we have tomatoes. Now, for some folks, you might say, well, Sicilian Prince is a hippie, he's like a whack job. He's hearing voices in his heads of tomatoes talking to him. But for other folks, you might say, well, how could I apply that to my life? How could it make a difference? Well, One of the guys that I admire on YouTube a lot, and I know that you've seen a lot of his videos if you've seen mine, this guy MHP Gardner had made a video talking about his daughter that has special needs. And, you know, I guess when you're the type of parent that loves your children like we all do, and, you know, you want what's best for your children, and then, you know, you have a child that has special needs, you start to think, okay, well, what's going to happen after I'm gone? Is my kid going to be okay? And you try to put everything in place so that your kid is okay. But, you know, you kind of worry. So this video, in a way, is my gift to folks like MHP, like Bobby, and others that, you know, need to learn the wisdom of the tomato plant. The universe will take care of your young. You know, the Bible says all kind of stuff like that too. It's like, you know, the birds in the sky are taken care of and all that. You know, the universe will take care of your young. So that's what I heard as I was peeling tomatoes, making marinara sauce. And I promise I wasn't drinking any of that wine that I put in the sauce. But at that time anyway, maybe after I was. But anyhow, that's spiritual wisdom from a tomato plant. The universe will take care of your young. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I just needed to share this with you. And thanks for watching.